all of you talking about a lot of things that we are going to be bringing up tonight and discussing. So gird thyself, because it has been
Your loins. We had a whole
It's
week.
been quite the week.
quite the week.
I know. I saw a tweet of a sweet summer child newer army going, "It's always like this when they're all doing things." And I was like,
Yes. Yes, it is, my friend. Yes, it fucking
yes,
is. Welcome.
yes,
Welcome.
You know what? I
yes,
think,
it is.
okay, listen, I can't say for sure because all of us, like I wasn't in army for a long time before they had to enlist. I became an army like earlier in 2022. So I didn't have a lot. I didn't experience a whole lot of time of them doing like group stuff. But I would hazard a guess to say that it's kind of worse now because now they each have like more individual things that they do because before they had brand ambassadorships as like a group. They didn't have a lot of solo ones before, but now each of them have different brand ambassadorships that they just keep slapping us in the face with.
And there's 7 of them. 7.
I know, and it's not so. It's in addition to what they decide to post and share. It's these official accounts from their brands that they're ambassadors for that dump this content on here. But I don't blame them. I mean,
You
listen.
can't blame them.
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm ready, so ready to talk about Jeon Jungkook because
Are you
it
ready?
just,
Are you ready?
Cool down lap.
I just was like, anyway.
Christina got hit hard.
Jungkook, I love. We'll talk about it.
We are going to talk about it.
From left field and went like, Christina.
We'll talk about it. Yeah,
Well,
let's get our head above water. I hear you. Yes, of course, Nikki Cat. We miss Yoongi, of course. But we'll talk. I put a little Yoongi news in there just because I felt like it, and we'll look at some pictures.
You
Just 'cause
carved
I
out
felt like
something
it.
to talk about.
Yeah,
You.
of course I did. Of course I did. Because you know what? Just like Bangtan taking pictures and little stanchions of Yoongi around so that we wouldn't forget he was there, we can do the same here. So, yeah.
So yeah, everyone. Hi, welcome. I know that Doc is entering her house now, so shortly she'll be with us visually. Welcome. This is Army Project 529. For most of you, it's probably not your first time here, but if there is anybody here, if it's your first time, hi, welcome, hello.
Hey.
Four out of 6 of us. 4 out of 6 of us. If you don't know who we are and what we do, we invite you to visit our website at AP529.com/links. You can find out a whole lot more about our project. We started at the very beginning of 2024, went on a little journey through BTS's discography. It's all on our website. We have a blog. Spans multiple weeks, and it's going to be ongoing. We're working on it right now. It's exciting. It's exciting. We're working on it. We've got so many things in the works. We had our admin meeting last night. We were talking about a lot of things that we've got coming up for the future, hopefully. Well, not hopefully, for the future. Things we've got coming up. We were making plans.
Can I just say the best part of the meeting last night, though, was when one of us said, "What are we going to do for week T tomorrow?" And we all went, "Oh, yeah, we have to decide." And then 20 minutes later, I think it was Doc, and she goes, "Yeah, so anyway, what are we going to do for week T?"
Doc, I was quietly sitting there going, because we were like, oh yeah, we need to come up with a week T, and we talked about it for like literally a minute, and then the topic went,
and then we were off,
and then Doc went. So anyway, we didn't actually
figure out what we're going to be talking about in the live tomorrow.
We just need to circle back to that.
Yeah, that was one of the harder squirrels that we've had in a long time. That was a squirrel.
It was a pretty intense one. It was pretty intense.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, by the way. Just tell me if you hear Stan, because it's awake again.
Oh.
My radio.
Stan, good old Stan.
Yeah.
awake again. We're
It's
in
that
the
time of
season
year.
again.
It's that time of year.
Yeah, but no, we were talking about a lot of things. And if you guys joined us on Sunday, this past Sunday, where Patricia hosted a live, and she came up with a adorable little quiz, which she called the MBTS test, where you can find out what type of army you are. We are pleased to say Christina and Patricia have been working hard on getting that onto our website. So if you missed the
Almost
live
ready.
or weren't able to take the quiz before, you're going to be able to take it very shortly, because I think it's almost done. Or is it done? It's almost
Well,
done.
it's not done. We need to add a few questions. Patricia
You're
wanted to
right.
change a couple of the wording on them, and then we wanted to just make it fancy.
Yeah, we're sprucing it up. We were making some images for it last night during our meeting. It was so cute.
It was really cute. It was really cute. But just as a little sneak peek, if you didn't take the quiz yet, on the admin team, there are 6 of us on the admin team, and we are evenly split. We have type F, type A, and type E army. There's 2, and 2 of each of those types of army.
I feel like Chuck
So-
Lorre. No one else is going to get that reference. No one. Dating it.
No one. And I love how Katie put the picture of King Thorandil in the important business suit. Was like, so we're Fae, FAE. I was like, it's King Thorandil. Like, okay, nerd. Anyway, I love it.
Anyway, I mean, we were nerding out about Lord of the Rings. What was it, last
Yeah.
week?
We were. Yeah. No, I have no space to talk. I've literally traveled to New Zealand to do a Lord of the
Thank
Rings
you,
tour,
Dee.
so I have no space to talk.
Hell fucking listen, I am jealous as shit of the fact that you have traveled to New Zealand for Lord of the Rings.
I did.
To copyright it under $50 to register.
You know what the funniest thing is I prepared the entire quiz. I put it out in the wild, and the next morning I tell the admin team, "Shit, this is what I do for work."
I literally just did what I do for work, and we were
I
like,
know. I know.
use your
And
skill
we,
set.
and we didn't have to pay you, so fuck yeah.
Christina, use your skill set to put it on the website.
The funniest thing is one of the most funniest reactions was Lana in Texas, who wrote to me like right after, and she was like, "Man, your presentations at work must be actually fun." And I was like, "Yeah."
I'm actually kind of
I love
fun.
it.
I'm actually kind
I
of
love
fun.
it.
So.
I love it.
Oh my
You guys can
goodness.
look forward to that. That will be up on our website soon. And if that goes as well as we think it's going to go, we might be putting up a whole more stuff like that in the future. And
Yeah.
just really, really building out our website and making it a fun, super interactive place to go to. More so than it already is, because we've got the blog, but like to have some like interactive things on there will be pretty cool too. You want to keep people coming back over and over and over again. That's the goal, to explore everything we have. She said at least put
the copiers. Even though it doesn't mean it, yeah, I got you.
Right? Remember when we all used to build? Remember when we all used to build websites back in the day for like funsies? Because when we all used to just know how to write HTML for no reason
Hell yeah,
other
we
than
did.
Hell yeah, we did.
How the
No
fuck else were you supposed to edit your MySpace if you didn't know how to write in HTML?
the
Come on now.
MySpace.
But they were just giving away domains. Remember back then? You
Yeah,
could get,
I once upon a time had a
Angel
built a
Fire.
whole-
Remember?
I built a whole fan domain for my sister back in the day.
I had
she had her
fan
own website.
pages
It was
out the
great.
wazoo. I think I made a fan page for the Beatles. This will take I was super obsessed. I mean, I love the Beatles, but I was like super obsessed when I was like a teenager and in my early 20s, and I had a whole I made like a whole thing. Oh man. Early HTML days. Anyway.
Anywho.
Any hoodles.
Any hoodles.
Any hoodles, as M says.
Sorry, Project 529, squirrel. Squirrel.
That you guys are currently super fucking shocked that we went on a tangent for 20 minutes in our admin chat.
Listen,
And I'm like,
I'm
hey,
telling
so
you-
by the way, That week
Telling
tea.
you this is all Calvin Klein Red Room motorcycle chemical brother hangover. Okay? That's what this is. This is the direct
Man.
consequence of that.
On Pond
Anywho.
Squirrel. Sure, Gwendolyn. On Pond Squirrel.
Doc, you
So
do the
yeah,
next one.
AP529.com/links. Learn more about us and the project there.
Yeah.
But tonight, Doc, what is tonight?
Tonight is our Wednesday midweek tea, where we bring you Bora news from the week, and boy, do we have news this week. The whole fucking ton went on in the last few days, particularly. And we talk about shenanigans that took place out on Kim Namjoon's internet. Tonight's shenanigans are actually more fun. We are going to be
And
digging
Namjoon
in.
related.
We are going to be digging into the awesome speech Kim Namjoon himself gave at the APEC summit. So you're going to want to stick around for that, because it's less of a spilling the tea and more of a wonderful conversation over a comforting tea.
More like basking in the glory
Absolutely.
Basking in the joy and the glory of our leader, Kim
Yes.
Namjoon, out
I
here
saw
owning his
so-
internet.
I saw
It's
so many
beautiful.
posts of people just saying, like, I feel so, normally I do, but I feel so proud right now to be Army. And it was
Yeah.
just such a really wholesome time.
Mhm.
It is a wholesome time. So,
And
Yeah.
without
Cool,
further
cool.
ado, 17 minutes into the live, let's start our news, guys.
oh yeah, all right. I'm going to put him on the screen
first.
because
She put it first because she can't stand to talk about anything else right now.
Listen.
listen.
Can we talk about literally anything until we talk about this man's? Probably not.
Yeah. Like this just, first of all, this all tricked us because we were like, oh my God,
That was-
look how cute he is.
Oh, okay. Let's talk
That was
about
the
this
most-
first.
that
Let's
was
talk
the
about
most
this first.
Precious
Because
thing.
This killed me. So, what was the name of the movie? Like The First Ride or something like that?
Right.
Yes, the first ride.
The first ride.
So this is a movie that premiered a few days ago, and it is starring Cha Eun-woo, Cha Eun-woo. I have a hard time pronouncing the vowel sound on that, but he's one of JK's besties, and he's a fellow 97 liner, and he was a member of Astro. He's also a soloist, and he is now into acting. He's been getting into acting recently. And so he shot this movie way earlier this year, but he enlisted in the military back in July. And if you guys remember, JK actually, because this was already by the time that BTS was in LA they were working on their comeback. He flew back to Korea to go to Eun-woo's enlistment ceremony because they are very, very good friends. Anyway,
That was so adorable.
yeah. So he went to this movie. He got he was actually asked, and we asked him to go to this movie premiere. So he was personally invited, and he went, and he showed up with that.
Uh-huh.
It's a life-size body pillow of Eun-woo.
Oh, by
There
the
it
way,
is.
if you were thinking,
Because
Hold
how
on.
else should you attend a movie premiere other
You
than
can't.
carrying a life-size body pillow
Yes.
of your bestie
Yes.
who can't be there due to
Can't be there.
enlistment,
Yes.
and making said body pillow salute the cameras?
Yes. I just wanted to point out the way that he looks in that particular
All we're seeing is black right now, by the way.
I know. So you need to wait for just a second because I'm trying to find the right one.
Wanted to make sure.
Apparently she's trying to make a point of some
I'm
kind.
trying to make this point that it has been 6 years since this
Fuck
Jungkook.
you.
Almost to
yeah.
the
Fuck
day.
you. Yes. Now
Oh.
you can fuck right off, Christina. That's all I got to
And
say about that. That was
if you know
obnoxious
this
shit.
Jungkook, if you know Lot World Jungkook, then you know that hairstyle and it looks very familiar, doesn't it? There you go. Everybody remember? Okay.
can you
Boy,
make
do
the
we.
pictures increasingly
Boy, do
worse?
we.
I was like, so yeah, but he showed up with a body pillow, of his friend, a full size doll type pillow of his friend who couldn't be there, and he posed with it. He put pants on it.
Yeah, I did.
He put pants on it. He was making it salute. It was a real hard time holding that head up, but he was trying. He was trying to be.
I'm going to tell you something. I
Listen,
think you can get the pillows. I actually
Listen.
got one with my dog for my daughter when she went to college.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if
you
you're
could
thinking about
definitely.
getting one of these
Yeah.
pillows, you can probably order one.
Yeah,
I'm
Doll-
I mean,
doll-
that's what he did. He just went online and he put a picture in and he ordered it. That's what he
I
did.
mean, what was JK gonna do when Doll Eun-woo really wanted to bow to the cameras?
Yeah. And
I'm
by
just-
the way,
just,
to be
you know, you
fair,
let
this is why I was
Dawn
having
bow.
trouble. I have way too many tabs open. Okay,
That
anyways.
that feels like a completely normal amount, Christina. It's-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was adorable, and they were trying to take it from him. Like I guess some like assistants or some staff at the event were trying to take it from him so he could pose like without it, and he was like, "No, it's too heavy. I can't." And somebody else was like, "No, it weighs a whole lot. You don't want to try to lift that." And they were like, "Oh, okay." So he barely put it down the whole time. So it was quite funny, and yeah, he
I'm
got
sorry
it.
you can't have my doll best friend because it
No.
weighs too much, and
No,
you
this
just
is my
I'm
best
sorry. Like it's my doll best friend. Make your own
He's
doll
like
best friend, okay?
carrying it bridal style. That was so adorable.
It was the
It was
fucking
so
cutest
adorable.
shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
Doll and
Yep.
Woo, the best thing
I'm
you've ever
just-
seen.
Like, Quiz, you said it this the other day, and I'm just like literally like imagining his bunny smile while ordering that freaking pillow.
Listen,
Yeah.
what
Yes.
the real question, the real $100 question I have is where does Doll Eun-woo now reside?
I don't know, but
Is are the 97 lines just passing
Gonna pass
Doll
them
Eun-woo
around.
like a trophy? Like I have custody of Doll Eun-woo this week, and you get
Yes.
custody next. Are they like sending?
It's the
Are these like?
brotherhood
Are
of the
these?
traveling
Is the 97 line just like? Taking Doll Eun-woo on adventures and taking
Yeah, this
photographs
week-
of Doll Eun-woo to send back to Cha
That's
Eun-woo.
adorable.
This week it's Mingyu. Next week it's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Listen, I need a documentary on the adventures of Doll Eun-woo. And I just need to know what these 97 lines are doing. Like I'm sure they are just messing with Cha Eun-woo with
Exactly.
this Doll Eun-woo. And
yeah,
I'm-
that-
All right now.
Adorable.
All right now, everybody, shut up.
Christina's gonna take this one.
Everybody, shut up. Just. Oh my God! One more time. Doggy.
She's listening her shit. She's listening her shit.
Look at it. Okay, here we go. Here we
There's
go.
so much to unpack.
Just
Yep. that's
everyone,
cool.
just.
this is fine.
Thank you, Sharice. I had literally written in the agenda, we need to have a collective moment of silence for Army's photo storage all over the world.
We need
Because
to talk about our photo storage right now.
these photos just dominated. I've never seen my timeline so cohesive on Twitter. Every single person was posting these pictures, and rightfully so.
I'm telling you, people are ordering pillows with his pictures.
Yeah. People were like, we need stand-ups. He gave us so many full-length pictures.
Yes.
This one's the most dangerous, though.
Ugh.
This is the most dangerous of them
Oh,
all.
it is, because it's
This
just
one's so fucking violent. Just
Belly
the
button,
hint,
belly
just
button.
the hint of belly. Just the hint. It's the teaser.
Reminiscent of that last
Teaser.
one, that last campaign, the one with the hoodie. That was the most violent. Where he
Yes.
was just sort of barely holding the hoodie up.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right. Now I
yeah.
have to find the other video. Keep talking because I'm going to find the
Those
other video. You know
those
I am.
Those little peaks are so much more violent.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
The one and the one with the peak of the tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
The new tattoo. Yeah, and it's the look on his face. Yes.
The look on his face is obnoxious. It's
Yep.
unreasonable.
So
Yeah,
many
this
good.
is just
Oh
this is
Lord.
that's just
Oh,
I mean,
oh.
okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
That
Everything's
angle,
fine.
that
I hate
angle was
Doc.
weird.
God damn it.
You're fucking welcome.
Yep.
Fucking welcome.
The video where he like of that pose where he's on the motorcycle and the shirt is closed and then he just takes his hand and he like swipes it back and pulls the shirt back. I was like,
Yeah, it's obnoxious. It's absolute bullshit. Is what it is. He is
Yeah.
on some shit with
that
this
was where I was like,
campaign.
oh no, you're wrong for
He's
that.
on
You're
some
wrong for
shit
that.
on it. Look at him. It's
No, I need to
bullshit.
find
It's
where
absolute
is
fucking
this?
bullshit is what this is.
Christina's losing her shit.
I need to actually find where is the Calvin. Hold on one moment, please.
You're good, motorcycle JK, while she finds it.
Yes, I am
Look at him.
more motorcycle JK.
Look at him.
That
Look at him.
it is painful. It is
It is unreasonable.
literally
It's
painful.
unreasonable.
People were crashing. I mean, the JK channel hasn't been normal for days now.
I mean, rightfully so.
The crash out was unreal.
Yeah. I mean, okay,
That is,
all right.
yeah, that would, okay, Christina, okay, ma'am.
Christina.
This is not me.
Okay,
This is
okay,
all him.
Christina. Not this is bullshit, is what it is.
But how nice is it to see JK dancing again?
It is really
Yes,
nice.
that's
In
what
fact,
I was
we
focused on.
100% should see it again.
That's
A
Mulder.
hundred, 100%. I was focused on him dancing, and that's what I was.
100%.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I saw this campaign. Was look at him
They
dancing.
don't make it easy with the angles to
No.
concentrate
Yeah.
on.
They sure shit don't. No, they do not. They
They know
don't
what they're
make it
doing.
easy at all.
They know
They're
they're
out for some
dancing.
fucking blood.
Yes, he's
No,
dancing.
nah,
Things are
Chris-
moving.
Chris-
Things are moving,
no.
Katrina. Don't tell me you didn't notice things moving.
Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm,
Like the bed. Why is
Yeah.
that video
Listen-
in between his legs? Go away.
So
It's rude.
I saw, okay, just getting intellectual for a minute there, for a minute here. I saw a tweet that was right. They were like, he waited until this ad came out to reveal the rest of the tattoo, which was
yeah.
a masterstroke
Yeah.
in marketing
Yeah,
because
it's beautiful.
he was like, I'm going to save this because I know people are going to want to look at it a lot. Yeah, I know. I picked the word intellectual. You know what I meant.
We can be intellectual and thirsty at the same time. That's the best
It
way
is
to
possible. It is
Yes.
possible.
And it made me go down the rabbit hole of all the music that I used to listen to in the late 90s. So you can bet that I now have a playlist of Chemical Brothers, Sneaker Pimps, Crystal Method, all that stuff that in the late 90s we would put on. And I would sometimes study too, which I was driving with that music and it was cool. And then I was like, I used to study to this? Wow. Because it is very sonically, there's a lot of layers to it. And most
Helps
of
the
that,
focus.
yeah, so there's a lot of layers. But yeah, I was listening to the Crystal Method in the line to pick up my son from elementary school. So
Intellectual and thirsty, that takes skills. Listen, smart is
Mhm.
sexy.
Smart is
There's nothing better than being turned on both mentally and physically and mentally.
that's fair.
That's the way to go. That's the way
Fair.
to
Oh,
go.
I gotta find this Weavers thing. Keep going.
So continuing on the Jungkook train, because boy been busy this week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Boy been busy this
Yeah.
week. He went live yesterday or the day before. He's
Was
gone
yes-
live.
I think it was
Couple times,
yesterday.
but
Gone
the
live
long
3
one
times,
was the
technically.
yesterday.
Mhm.
And decided that he wanted to play some games. He knew that the Calvin Klein stuff was dropping, and no, not that one.
Not this one?
No,
That's the
No.
one from 4 a.m. this morning.
that's the one that was today.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
the that's
one
the
before-
shorter
that's
one.
the 4 a.m. this morning. The 2
Okay.
hour
Yeah,
one
that's
was
the
yesterday.
I was talking about the gaming one. but he knew the Calvin Klein stuff was dropping, but he acted like he was surprised by it. He was like, "Oh yeah, that dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what'd you guys think?
Oh,
Since we're
oh,
here,
yeah.
since we're hanging out, what'd you guys think?"
Just me.
Since
Just
we're
me on my little
sitting here
motorbike.
being nerds
Yeah.
playing games together. What'd you
but
think
eating
of
the-
the devastation?
Yeah, eating the same cookies, which we'll talk more about. So he was eating cookies, and then he decided to game. And he was having the bulk of this live was him being very frustrated and yelling at either technology or Kim Seokjin. Both of which were very entertaining. Jungkook frustrated is one of my my favorite things because he's just like what he just makes the best noises.
I love my favorite is ice. Ice. I love that one.
But ultimately, so he was trying to game and he was getting onto Steam and he was talking about, we knew that he showed us a game, Party Animals, that he was thinking about playing. He was talking about creating like a temporary ID so that Army could come and play with him. And then Jin got into his comments on the live and started commenting and was like, "Oh, should I play too?" And then so we thought about briefly doing a dual live, but it wasn't working. And so they didn't try to fuck with it. So then he ended up just calling Jin. And so he was talking to Jin on the phone. And then it was a whole mess to get it all set up so that Jin could game with him. He had to do another scene. It was a hot fucking mess. But they finally got their shit. I mean, it was all very entertaining. Jin was complaining about how his Steam account got hacked and then it got closed. He's like, "Why did you close?" He was literally yelling at Steam like on the live stream, like they would hear him. I mean, I guess they could, but
Look at him doing Eggyo.
Somebody.
I know. And then he was doing all that Eggyo, and Jin was directing. Jin was like, "Okay, now make a heart. Now put your fists on your face." And
Good luck, Connie.
He was doing. Oh, good night, Connie. Was thinking good thoughts for you. But yeah, he was doing what Jin told him to do. But anyway, they got their shit together and they started gaming. I think they were playing Party Animals for a while, but I'm not sure. But then they definitely started playing Overwatch. And they had fun with that for a while, and some other people were playing with them. And eventually Jin had to go, but they were yelling at each other a lot. It was very amusing. Jin had to go, and then Jin by himself for a while with some other random people. And it was funny because he was talking through his headset, but like he was saying that like nobody was talking back to him because they didn't believe it was. First, people didn't believe it was him, and then I think they were all like, "Wait, but really?" Like they were, and then finally a couple of people started like interacting and playing with him, and he got his butt kicked a few times. And he had some fun, and then he wrapped it up, and it was like a little over 2 hours, I think the live was, but it was good. He talked to someone's mom too.
It's so good.
It's just so fucking random.
It's so good. Look at his little devil horns on his phone too. Look at
His phone case. I'm dying.
And the photo of Jin he has saved in his phone. My
it's right
favorite
here.
meme from that was the screenshot of him showing Jin saved in his contacts with that photo, and they were like, I now understand why Jin refuses to follow him back on Instagram.
Yep. So that was beautiful.
So good.
And then, so he was eating these cookies during this live, and they're called like chacos, something like that. Chacos. I can't remember the name of the brand, but they're having a whole moment in Korea right now. They have like a little like social media like stunt going on where basically like the cookies all have different names printed on them. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. I told you he was busy this week. But the cookies have names printed on them, and they have this social media campaign going on, like Find Your Name in Korea, and so people have been posting all over social media with these cookies, like trying to find their name, and it's become a whole thing, like hashtag, it's viral. all that. They come in this little pink box. They look kind of like those Hello Panda cookies, if you guys have ever had those. They look kind of like those.
Concho. They're called concho.
Concho. Yes. So he was eating some on this gaming live, and he briefly mentioned about the name thing and how he's been trying to find his name. Well, come to find out, he looked it up, and Jungkook is not included in the name. But he said, I bought a bunch. He had said that. I bought a bunch. I've been trying to find my name. Well, we found out after this live, whether somebody told him or not, that Jungkook was not a name that was included. But he told us that he randomly just decided to do a Q&A session on his Instagram stories. And so people were asking him questions and he was answering them like rapid fire on his Instagram stories. He answered a bunch by voice and then he typed a bunch. And one of them was talking about the cookies. And I guess somebody told him. And he was like, yeah, or somebody asked about it. And he said, yeah, I found out they don't make Jungkook. And then somebody else said, but Ian is one of the names.
Yeah, it is. It fucking is.
And then another army did a really cute thing. She actually like wrote on it. She wrote Jungkook on. She took a picture of the cookie and then she wrote Jungkook on it. And she showed her the picture and she's like, look, I made you. And he was like, thank you so much.
Aww.
It was cute.
That's adorable.
It was cute.
He put like a little pink heart on it and wrote Jungkook on it. It was really cute. But so he answered a bunch of questions. Somebody asked him if you could get another piercing, where would you put it? And he did say he doesn't have plans to get any more piercings. But we know how capricious this man is.
He likes to do things upon the whim.
The whim. The barest whim.
He's just like, you know what could be fun? Another piercing. You know, it'd be real fucking fun. Is another piercing or another tattoo, and then he'll just go do it right then and there.
Or
like,
if another
so
member of Bangtan is like, I've been thinking about getting a piercing, he's like, I'm in. I'm picking you up in 10 minutes.
Yeah, anybody want to come piercing with me? He'll be like, yeah, I'll come with you.
Yeah, he hangs up the phone.
So don't take him super seriously. Because he also said at one point he wasn't going to get any more tattoos. The test determined that was a lie.
But he didn't have plans for more tattoos until the whim took him on a journey, and then suddenly new tattoos.
So I see he goes to the Kim Tae-young school of accurate Bangtan reporting about what's going to be happening.
Yeah, you can take that with a grain of salt. He might not, but he might change his mind in the future. Who knows? But he recommended a bunch of Korean food to somebody else who said, I've never had Korean food before. What should I try? And he recommended a whole bunch of stuff. And anyway, and he said that he was answering his questions while he was getting an IV done, which we know from his documentary before, because I saw a whole bunch of people like, oh my God, what's wrong with him? But if you watched his documentary, which I think most of us here did, you'll remember that he said he gets IVs done all the time. He gets IV infusions all the time, like vitamins, all that kind of stuff. In his when he's working, it's basically just one of the things he does for himself to help keep healthy. So he said he was amusing himself by answering questions while he was getting an infusion. So don't worry about him. He's not sick. He's fine.
No.
He's fine.
A lot of people, and infusions are a lot more popular in Asian countries than they are in the U.S. But like even in the U.S., there are people who get infusions weekly just to stay energized and stay healthy. So
I mean, it's a good way. It's a good way to get those vitamins that you're not necessarily getting in your diet or your day to day. If you have trouble staying hydrated, it's a great way to do that. Just whatever, right? Yeah. So, I mean, hell, I'd do it if I,
you had the means. If you have the budget for it, weekly IVs are a great option.
You're right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So and then he went live for about 10 minutes, very, very early this morning for us here in the U.S. And the cookie adventure continues. He showed us. Do you happen to have this picture, Christina? Because it's the cutest picture in the world.
Which one is it?
The one where he's holding the bags.
The one that was
Oh.
holding
The biggest
Hold on.
smile on his face. When he had said, "I bought a bunch of cookies," we were like, "Oh, okay." Well, then he
was
showed
like,
us.
The cutest shit is a bunch of cookies, man.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch. Yeah. So he showed us these. He opened one box. He read us all the names on the cookies, and then he just sat there and ate the cookies with us at 4:30 a.m. our time, my time. He just ate them all, and then he's like, all right, my snack is done. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's a daily thing.
Apparently, we're just gonna be eating cookies together for a period of time.
Yeah, he called it a failure because he didn't find Ian, because that's what he's on the look for now. He's on the search for Ian.
Yes.
But he did find Jimin.
Yeah, and he
I know,
just
that's
eated
cute.
it. He just was so like, oh, Jimin, and threw it in the box.
He went, oh, Jimin.
Jimin, yoink.
That is Bangtan privilege right there. Oh my god, my Google search is so adorable because I said Jungkook holding cookies, and this one came up too.
Oh.
That's so cute.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my
he's
god,
got
that's
plural
so cute.
cookies in that one.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
So, yeah.
so
That
adorable.
was so cute. It was really cute, and he's like, yeah. So he's like, I'll see you again sometime tomorrow, and so I guess he's gonna open a box a day until they're gone.
Yeah.
This is what
Gotta get
we're
a
doing now,
morning.
guys. This is what we're doing. 4 a.m.
This is the
Cookie
high quality
box.
content that we subscribe to.
This is. Listen, my faithful companion, Sophia, called me at 4:30 in the morning, woke me up like JK's live, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, he is!" And I watched
Hell
him
yeah.
open the cookies, and then
Oh, yeah.
I went back to sleep.
Sophie, all the way from France. Jung Kook is live.
Yeah, she got my back. She got my midnight back. I call her in reverse if they go live in the daytime here. So
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
Everybody who wanted JK to go live and do a whole bunch of random shit, and here you go. You're gonna get your daily cookie searches now, which is funny on multiple levels because Jungkook.
Yes.
yes, it's joyful, is what it is.
You get the tiny. Yeah, no. So yeah, he's been real busy. Is that everything for Jungkook? I think that's everything for Jungkook.
I think that's
I
everything.
think we
You just have to-
finally
yeah.
made it through Jungkook.
Listen, I think the Jungkook channel in the Discord is the best place to get every single one of those pictures because people were posting the pictures and then people were going, I need better quality pictures of these pictures. And then people were coming back and dumping HD versions of the pictures. So the Jungkook thread is where it's at if you want to get all the videos and pictures.
Yeah. Patricia,
so-
do you want to take this next one? Speaking of intellectual being sexy.
Yeah, we're just touching on this right now, though.
So RM made global history at the APEC summit. He delivered a historic keynote address at the APEC CEO summit in Korea. It was taking place in Korea. And he's the first K-pop artist to ever speak at this global event. And man, what a speech. What a speech.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about it a little bit more later. But he talked about the soft power of gay culture, and he said something that I think that leaders need to listen to, which is please help creators.
Yes.
Finance them, help them so they can do great things.
Yes.
And compared K-pop to Bibimbap, which is also he's like, I love food. So there you go. I love food and K-culture and K-pop.
More about that.
So we'll talk more about it later on. But man, he looked so good. Look at this man. Look at this.
Look at that. Look at that, Laura.
He looks so fine.
You see the K-pop Demon Hunters pin he's wearing?
Yeah, I thought that was adorable.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, I think the pin I've read somewhere. Oops, sorry. Sorry, my dog is barking. I read that the pin is actually from the Korean National Museum or something like that. It's actually
Two on. He's got two on.
yeah.
One
The
of
one with the tiger. The one with the tiger and the magpie.
Yeah, it's the derpy character. So that's also in K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah.
Mhm.
It was,
Oh, yeah.
it was freaking adorable.
Twofold for Korean culture right there.
He also said some lovely words about Army. And I mean, it was fantastic. You know, our leader, Kim
Yes.
Namjoon for president. Yeah.
Look at him.
But we'll talk about it more later. So
Yeah. Doc, you want to hit the next one?
Sure. So Kim Seokjin decided, speaking of doing shit on a whim,
That's his vibe.
this man who told us repetitively that he was not going to do a final for his world tour, he just randomly dropped an announcement a few weeks back where he was like, a location happened to fucking open up, kind of. And so why don't we do an encore? Why not on December 31st and November 1st? He was like, let's just do a fucking encore. Well, earlier this week, he suddenly went live. And we were like, oh, what are you doing? And he was in the band rehearsal space. We've seen it before on other things, but he was in the band rehearsal space, and he says to us that my directors have
started
informed
singing.
me that I should come on here and give you guys an update. It's like my survival update, basically.
Yeah.
That I'm in rehearsals, and my directors decided that I needed to come in here and I needed to give you guys an update and sing a song for you while I'm rehearsing. Okay, so he proceeds to sing a song at the most angelic voice ever, and while he's singing, behind him go running two chuckle fucks. And we were like, I know those idiots. I know exactly who those idiots were. And he starts giggling while singing as Jeon Jungkook.
We started trying to casually walk by.
Yeah, he just walks by all casual, like no big deal, no big deal. And then
See where it happens.
Jung Hoseok starts coming in behind as well, walking behind him. And these two chuckle fucks just start going back and forth and back and forth. They start dancing while they're passing. He starts laughing. He gets done with his beautiful song and proceeds to tell us that his two directors are, in fact, these two idiots. These are the two directors who instructed him that he should come live and sing for us. They were dancing around in the studio with him at the very end because we love to believe that Bangtan loves to teaser us. Those two grabbed microphones. There was a mic stand on either side of him, and JK and J-Hope each grabbed a mic stand and started yelling into the microphones at the end. So
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
You know, will they be making a guest appearance this weekend? I don't know.
Probably.
But the likelihood is high. Look at him, just like he's just like, this is ridiculous.
He's like, it's so. I love just hearing them
these two
giggle and
idiots
lose their
just
shit.
back and forth and back and forth back there. It was the greatest thing
Yeah.
ever.
Look at him.
They were directing the band. They were.
Yeah, he was like, these guys are my directors. Let me flip the camera around, and they were like in the middle, like they
It
were
was
orchestrating
very,
the whole nonsense.
very fun.
There's his director. Let me show you my director.
It reminded me of
Oh, it's so cute.
Fantasia. You guys remember Fantasia? Where
Yes,
Mickey
yes.
was directing?
Yes. Look at him. Look at
And
the.
he's
Oh
like,
my god.
there are my directors. The ones who talked him into going live to give us the survival update.
so funny, man.
Idiots. I love them so much. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
knew it wasn't Jin's idea to go live. It was those assholes.
Oh yeah, he made it very clear it was those two chuckle fucks who told him he needed to go live and give
Yeah.
Army and give Army a survival update and sing for them. And then they decided, I'm going to make an appearance while you're singing for them. Just zippity on by, back and forth and back and forth. Like, it was so cute. It was ridiculous.
Get those glasses
and,
are half the size of his face.
The funny part was that during this whole interaction right here, Jungkook was ragging on Jin about how dark his screen was. And he was like, "Why is your screen so? What kind of privacy thing do you have on there? Like, you can't? Can you even see yourself?" And Jin's like, "No, I mean, like, I just have the brightness turned down. Like, this is what I do. It's fine. I can." And he's like, "No, you can't see anything." And then Hobie got in on it. And he was like, "Wow, what are you trying to hide?" And Jin was like, "Okay, sorry. I guess I'll turn my screen up." And so, but later when JK went live and the gaming live, and Jin popped into his comments, he said, "Wow, your house is looking real darker than my phone."
That's now a great meme right there.
Phone screen.
That's a fantastic meme.
Oh, it's so funny. That is exactly what happened.
Oh,
your house is darker than my
at the
phone
end
screen.
of all of those comments with Jin, Hobie popped in and he said, just another day in the life of BTS.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man.
This is chaos.
There were like 24 Jin comments on that live, and then just the one from Hobie.
Yeah. So
welcome to Bang Time.
Yeah.
These bitches.
So
I love them.
how wonderful.
Yeah. Let's talk about spaghetti.
Yeah. Let me get spaghetti up there.
Fine. All of this is fine. Let's it's fine. Listen, when Jung Hoseok looks at you over his glasses, you know shit's about to happen. Shit's going down.
Yeah. So
you're about to get fucked.
Yeah, they what did everybody think of the song? What did everybody think of the song in the comments? Let us know. Tell us what you thought.
Let me see. What are the views up to now? Let's see.
We had a watch party.
Not bad. 24 million.
Nice.
Not bad.
We had a watch party for it, and we had a great time. Mm-hmm. We enjoyed it. Really loved the song. I already liked La Seraphim, but I think that a lot more people are noticing them now, which is great. Mm-hmm. What is it? It's reached #1 in 55 countries. Regions, and it's peaked at #2 on US iTunes, #6 on UK iTunes. And the official music video reached 15 million views in the first 24 hours, which is pretty awesome.
Amazing.
That is pretty. Those are pretty good numbers, man.
Yeah. And then Teen Vogue did a behind the scenes for the filming of the music video, which was adorable. And of course, there's all kinds of content anyway, because La Seraphim is a Hive group. And so there's always all kinds of behind the scenes content. Mm-hmm. And they've done a ton of interviews. I was reading one earlier today where they were things that they said very specifically to Hobie and or about Hobie.
Oh, God. This is the moment we all died.
About his
There it is. There it is. That nonsense right there.
That's why he told us that.
And camera angles were bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Yujin, the leader, she's the one who featured on J-Hope's song I Don't Know on his Hope on the Street album last year. She said that it was an even bigger honor this time. Like, it was an honor because he came on their song. And so it felt different, and it felt like she was like, it was unbelievable, but it was like a lifelong dream come true. And so they were all very, and especially she said, because they said that he fit the vibe of the song so well, and he added to it and made it even like better. Like, he amplified.
He really did. And I love how he was kind of he was using his softer voice in the beginning, and then he switched to that really hard, like, with the growl in his voice, and it was just perfection. It was perfection.
Yeah, I can't.
And then
really
that was the
imagine
second half.
I can't imagine
good.
anybody else featuring on it. Like I can't.
No.
Even if I
It's
just
like
sit there and
the-
think about it objectively, I can't imagine somebody else who would have fit the song as well as he did.
Yeah, I mean, the whole vibe of it, everything about it, the tone of his voice, the growl in his voice, just the rhythm. He's so rhythmic in his rapping. It was like that song was just written for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Very
such a
nice.
great message of the song too, because and it's great because one of the things that I think we love the most about BTS, and especially like the songwriters of the group who write, you know, like when we're looking at like ciphers and or some of the rap lines tracks, especially if you want to think about like Cypher 4. One of the things we love about them is that they have a really great way of penning a diss track that doesn't sound like a diss track. And that's kind of what Spaghetti is it's in the same vein of, you know, like, well, you've been talking all this shit about us, but you keep coming back and listening to our music. And it's basically like, just enjoy it. Just like let go and savor it. Like you're here all the time anyway, like talking about us and listening to us. So you might as well just enjoy it.
Might
Yeah,
as well stop
basically.
pretending
Don't
you're
think too hard.
not.
Yeah.
Stop pretending you're not here listening to us and just openly listen to us and enjoy yourself.
Yeah. And so it's a diss track without sounding like a diss track. It's more like an invitation to like let that go. Basically like let the bullshit go and just enjoy it. Just enjoy what you're hearing. Which I thought was really cool.
Yeah. I did too. And I loved how the Le Seraphim group is the Fear Nots, right? So
Yes,
the
the Fear
so the
Nots.
Fear Nots were hyping up Hobie's verse and we were hyping up their song and their video. And so it was nice. It was collaboratively nice
Yes, because
to have that energy.
Seraphim is an anagram of I'm fearless, which is like the core of their concept. So that's why their fandom is the Fear Nots.
So they were cute. So congrats to them
Yes.
too for the success of that song.
Yep. And they have another song. It's like a single album. It's like there's 2 songs on it. The other song on that album is called Pearlies. It's also very good. You guys want to check that out as well.
Cool.
I think that's like a fan song. But yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, moving on. Oh God, Taeyoung.
You okay?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm
I
fine.
mean, are you sure?
That.
Yeah. Same
Are you sure?
same old bullshit with this one. He stays in my face. He went to the Vogue World appearance, which, as we all may remember, months ago when he was at the Celine show, Anna Wintour, who is the CEO, editor-in-chief of Vogue, personally found him at the Celine show and invited him to this event, the Vogue World event. And she wanted him there so badly. She asked 3 times. And she held his hand and would not let him walk away until she had some sort of confirmation. Because she's Anna Wintour. Sure. And this woman, this is the kind of woman that doesn't take no for an answer. And so we were kind of wondering if he was actually going to go or if it had just been kind of like a nod and a smile because like he didn't know what his schedule was going to look like. But no, he went.
Sure did.
Sure did.
He went and
Jinx.
he wore this amazing outfit, which is so modern yet so quintessentially Korean. It looks like it's like a cross between a suit and a hanbok.
Yes.
And he's actually wearing traditional Korean accessories that symbolize good luck and fortune. And even the hat is very reminiscent. So amazing. And the whole event was themed around, so it was a bunch of celebrities. It was themed around Hollywood. It was like a Hollywood theme. So everybody was like different It was different themes. Like they filmed things on like movie lots, different little like vignettes, which were really interesting. And Tay did a whole photo shoot as like James Dean.
It was ridiculous. That was
He
some
was
bullshit.
also on a motorcycle, which Christina, I don't know if you have that.
Oh, let me see.
She's gonna search. She's gonna
It's
search.
so
But
it's
he was
so hard to search when I type in Kim Tae-young photo.
yeah.
Prob- Probably my favorite story from like when this happened is this fan that ran into him that was a fan for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Uh,
She's
for-
actually
for
like
all
a
their
big
career.
wig. She's a big wig at Vogue now.
Yeah, and
Yeah, she was there
She basically
officially.
said when she was a teenager, she actually interacted with them in fan cafe and actually recommended an Adele song that V ended up doing a cover of
Someone like you.
because it was recommended by a fan, and this fan was this girl. So I mean, she was very composed. I composed, and look what I did. She was very composed because I would probably lose
Yeah,
my.
she's been a fan since 20. She'd been she was OG Army.
Yeah.
OG
Yeah,
Army.
she was at some of their OG fan
She
meets.
had pictures from some of their fan signs from back in like 2014 where she's actually talking to him and she showed him, and he was really thrilled to meet
I'm
her.
sorry, you're gonna have to tell me which pictures to do again because I'm stuck. I got stuck.
Vogue. Just type in Vogue World James Dean, something like that.
Yeah. If
Young
you type in Taehyung James Dean, it should show up.
Vogue World.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was really cool. And she posted the whole thing. She told him about the fan cafe thing where he was asking for recommendations of songs to listen to. And she suggested that Adele song and he liked it so much he ended up covering it, which is incredible. She even had screenshots of the conversation.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's it.
And when he did the cover, he said that a fan recommended this song to me.
Yes. And she was
There
a
it is.
fan.
That's fine. All of that is fine.
Oh.
I'm fine.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
I absolutely did not have a full crash out at work this week over this. I did not. I didn't. It totally didn't happen. I was fully focused the whole
Everything's
time.
fine. Everything's fine.
I wasn't having a meltdown in my office at all. It didn't happen. It totally didn't happen.
And once again, it was just another example of a really wonderful, positive fan interaction that
It's fine.
we wish that they had more of.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was oh god, particularly devastating. Yup.
all of this is
Look at his skin. Just look at his. Fine. Everything's fine. So that happened.
Okay.
And then oh god,
Cool.
Dangerous.
we got some more brand ambassadorship announcements because why not?
Why the fuck wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Why not add more? Why not add more?
Why not add more to our pain?
Celine, Cartier, Coca-Cola. Those are not enough. Or not enough.
Yeah.
Let's do some more.
Yes, the bouquet of flowers thing was during the Vogue World thing. He gave some flowers to fans and told them to share them. It was very cute. Korean beauty brand Tier and Japanese skincare brand Yunz. He is apparently going to
two
be
different
brand ambassador for both of them now. Cool.
Yeah, we found out the same day. Yeah, we did.
Cool.
Yep.
Because that was fine.
That's cool.
You could go with this, or you could go with that. So you could go with this, or you could go with that.
It's fucking rude, Christina. What the fuck?
Everything's fine. That's fine.
It's all of this is great. This is great, is what it is.
Let's move on and talk about Jimin because I
Yeah,
can't.
let's do it.
Oh my
So
god, I died.
Our dear Jimin posted an Instagram erasing the thing that he drew before he went to the military. I mean, about time. It's good that he did it. I think that it was awesome that he did it because if somebody else did it, we would not be this happy. So
It had to be him. They left it there for 2 fucking years so that he could do it.
It was amazing that Jacob commented on it like, yes, go clean it well because I need to use that.
Yeah, he's like, we need to use that space now.
We need to use that space. So, I'm glad you finally cleaned it because we need that room. I do love how he was whining at how hard it was to clean. It's like, my dude, it's been there for 2 fucking years.
For 2 years. Yeah, what do you want?
Of course it's going to be difficult to clean off.
He's like... But he was so cute. He was so cute about it. And I love the picture.
So
there was those side-by-side pictures of like when he first did it. And then there was the time that he came in and he posed with it when he was in his uniform.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then today, or that when he cleaned it off and it was like a side-by, and it was like...
That was so cute.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like his little thing that he dropped for closer than this, and right before he went into the military, and he did that really cute little video for us with Taeyoung, and they left it up the whole time. Andrea, Jimin posted that video himself on his Instagram. You can find it there. They left it there for him because they knew. They knew it. Every time we've seen it in so many videos in the background.
When the guys came back from the military, like we saw it. When like J-Hope came back, we saw it.
Random, even like J-Hope's rehearsals for Hope on the Stage, you could see it in the background too.
Yeah.
There's been some TXT videos, you could see it in the background too. So like,
so they just, they left it up because they knew that Army would want Jimin to be the one to take it. I love it. Look at it.
That is so cute.
They knew that Army would want Jimin to be the one to take it down.
Can you believe they're back?
This makes me honestly, like, remember we had a full ass crash out the first time we saw it in the background.
Yeah.
After he was in the military, and we were like, "Oh my god, they didn't clean it off! It's still there!" And then, like, literally every glimpse we got of it the whole time he was gone, we were like, "Oh my god, they still haven't cleaned the mirrors. It's fine. I'm fine."
Yes. If you think about it, I think that the staff missed them just as much as we do, if not more.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
The staff know them
so well. And some of them have been with them the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I think that they missed them too. There were probably just days where some of the staff members were sitting around the office like, what are they doing now? What do you think?
It's so quiet. It's too quiet. It's too quiet.
It's too quiet. I mean, they have other things to do, I'm sure, and a lot of them were probably preparing, and they were rolling out stuff that was destroying us even while they were in the military. So
yeah.
But anyway, thank you, Jimin.
Thank you, Jimin. All right, I want to do just a tiny little public service announcement where we're talking about Min Yoongi pics. Okay, just a tiny little announcement, okay? And because I think this is really helpful. So when you all are going searching for Min Yoongi pics, because why wouldn't you? I just did a little Google search, beautiful Min Yoongi pics, and this is everything that comes up. I just wanted to let you know that a lot of times if you click on a pic and it has an Instagram handle, like on the shoulder or, someplace close to their face, it's probably been edited because they like to sign their work because they want more people to come and look at their edits. So just as a little, I was mentioning that in the Yoongi channel the other day because they're like, how are you seeing this? And I think that's one of the easiest ways to see it. You can also reverse Google image search if you ever are curious about whether or not something is real. But I think there are enough times where we have to, in the Yoongi channel specifically, because we don't have any newer pictures to share. So people are going back and like searching through the internet for all these older pictures. And I just think it's helpful to mention that normally if it's signed and it has an Instagram handle, or to be quite honest, if you found it on Pinterest.
Yeah, I was literally about to just say, if you reverse image search and the source is Pinterest, 9 times out of 10, it be fake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not real.
Or the other big one to identify a fake is if you do a reverse image search and the
Hmm.
top like 6 images are found on Wattpad,
Yeah.
Ah,
trust that that is fake.
trust that
Just
it's fake.
fucking
Trust.
trust.
It's fake.
Trust, trust that shit's been AI generated. Also,
Yeah.
on the reverse image search, my favorite thing is the AI is very proud to tattle on AI.
It does.
Yes.
And AI really loves to be like, AI made this. This
Yeah.
is like
Yes.
90%
Isn't it
AI. And
good?
you know, but
I
and
made
it
this.
amazing. And you're like, okay,
Yeah.
thank you,
Yeah.
AI, for tattling on AI. I appreciate it a
Like
lot.
I
It's very
Deanna,
helpful
also
to
am
me.
getting. I'm also really good at it because I'm looking at this row right here, and I'm like, nope,
well,
that is
we
nope.
looked at so many. We looked
Yeah.
at so many. I mean, I think that to us it feels super easy. And so we have
Yeah.
to try to sit back sometimes and remember that it's not as easy for other people who didn't write a whole ass fucking blog and put a project together where they're
You're
looking
100% right. Yep.
all the time
Yeah.
and looking at BTS content all the time. But
Yep.
Deanna,
Yeah.
you're right. We're desperate out here on these Yoongi bias streets. That's why, because this is true for all of the members, is that they all have fake AI images. It just seems to be a
Yeah.
particular big problem for us with Yoongi lately because there aren't as many recent photos of him out there. And so people are desperately creating them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like people are
They.
falling for it because they just want to see him more.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
It's
we
like.
find ourselves having to clean up
Yeah.
in that street a little bit more often
So
than we
like,
do.
here we go. Real. 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 Nope.
Fake, 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 fake,
Fake.
fake.
Those are all real, but yeah, fake.
Yeah. And
So you get good at it.
sometimes people are also really, really fond of taking real photos and altering them like
Yes.
significantly, like
Yeah. Perfect
changing the
example right
hair.
here. Not real.
Yes. Yeah. But it is based on a real photo.
It is based on a real
Yeah.
photo, but yeah.
It's like that CEO, the famous CEO Jin picture.
Yeah.
CEO Jin is fake, but it's based on a real photo of him walking during a concert. And
Right.
But
so,
listen, we should probably move on because we only have
Yeah.
about
yeah.
15
All right. Yeah.
minutes
Let's do it.
and we want to get into our week tea.
Okay.
Brief interlude before we move on. If you guys love what we do and you want to help support us, don't forget that we have a Patreon. And we are adding more content for our Patreons all the time. We were discussing some last night. We also have a shop on our web page with
Sure do.
of merch. Tons of merch. You can find links for both of these things at ap529.com/links. And we are getting ready to put out some holiday items, which you are not going to want to miss out on. Tons of fun. I've got an ornament here that's going to be part of our holiday line. Our retro series is going to be ornaments. This is the Namjoon one.
Hmm.
So those are going to be coming. So yeah, if you're interested in that, ap529.com/links. Thank you. And now it's time for our midweek tea.
Nice. Midweek tea. Let's do it.
Kim Namjoon and the topic of creative cultural power. I think the first the first bullet point to really bring up is like why. Patricia mentioned earlier that it was a history-making speech. Why? Why is it so important that he was invited to speak at the APEC CEO Summit, which is like the Asian Pacific Coalition? I think that's what it stands for, something like that. It's basically CEOs of all the major companies in like the Asian Pacific region. So all of the really, really, really powerful business people in the Asian world have this
Kind of a
summit.
big deal. Kind of a big deal.
So why was it so important? Patricia, you also said that he's the first K-pop artist to be invited to speak. And that's why, because it's business leaders. And he is not a business leader. He is the leader of a K-pop band.
I mean, imagine the CEOs that probably have kids at home that, might be ARMY or might be fans of other K-pop groups, and they're like, oh, this guy's coming to give us a speech?
Yeah.
I bet
You know?
so many of their kids were jealous as fuck.
Yeah.
You don't even love them, Dad, and you get to see him. Oh,
Yeah.
this is RM.
I think he spoke for like a little over 12 minutes. It wasn't super long.
Mhm.
But it was very impactful.
It was so
Um, Before we get into like the nuts and bolts, what were you guys' impressions? What did you think of the speech? Us
I mean-
and you guys in the comments.
He's awesome at giving speeches. So it was brilliant.
He's an amazing public speaker, that's for sure.
I loved. Yeah, go ahead, Christina.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I'm always so struck. I understand that his profession is being in front of people,
Yeah.
but if you look, you don't have any sound right now at what you're seeing. He's used to being on stage, but in a very different capacity.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at him here, everything from the way he's dressed to the way he's moving to how controlled he is, but also he has a very relaxed look on his face. And you
Yes.
can just imagine to yourself that he's done this enough to where he feels comfortable and he's having a little bit of fun with it. He smiles and laughs at one point. And so I'm amazed at him kind of how he puts on the suit and comes and talks to us as leader Kim Namjoon.
Yeah.
And it's still him. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's the same person, but it just feels so much more. I don't know. I just get so proud just watching him.
Yeah. Mimi said his presence strikes me as this could be his future, and I want to touch on that later. So let's put a
Oh,
pin in it.
interesting. Yeah.
One of the things that I found fascinating about the speech, and probably my favorite part, was when he appealed to like the humanity of the people that were listening to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought up the fact of like, what is your favorite song?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a painting that has like completely taken your breath away? Because that is kind of the key point here of like, I'm trying to sell you on culture, but like you have to realize how the impact that culture has in your own personal life. And I thought that was masterful.
Yes, he
He was
said
absolutely
Yes.
the
masterful.
key point of K-pop and art in general. He was using the media. He was speaking through the lens of K-pop, but he made the point of art in general being the bridge that connects the world and the key to like cultural and economic growth for the future. Basically, was the key point of his speech. And
Right.
what do we think? As in our country, do you guys like? I know, I'm sure this is all across the country. Everybody deals with this. There's been that problem for years and years and years about the arts not being funded enough, and I think it's clearly a global thing, but we've definitely felt it in this country where it keeps getting taken out of schools. They fund sports more. They take away the arts programs. And so that's kind of, to me, that's what it felt like he was speaking to.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
something very. Can I say something very European here?
Sure.
All the time.
We can edit it out later. No, I'm kidding. Go
No, I'm
ahead.
kidding.
No, but I'm gonna say
Burn
something.
it all.
The United States is a very powerful cultural empire of sorts because, like, American media, and I grew up consuming American media, is everywhere.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
of course.
The thing that is stunning from the perspective of a foreigner, and I'm not talking like an American now, I'm talking like a Spaniard right now. Like, I come from a small country. Korea is even smaller than Spain. Korea is as big as Portugal, which is like literally tiny. And the fact that such a small country that came from nothing, from 2 wars and an invasion, if you think about it, has been able to kind of take over the whole cultural, attention of the world is stunning because it's the way that they have built like this kind of soft power is by saying we have no natural resources. We have no, we have technology. They focus on technology and culture. That's what they have been funding.
Yep.
So it's like stunning to me. Like, I think that from the perspective of an American, it's like hard to see because when you live outside of the United States, you realize that the United States exports a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Culturally speaking, it exports music, it exports movies, TV shows, things like that. I grew up, like when I came here, I always say I'm culturally impaired. There were some shows that I never watched growing up, but half of the shows that you watch when you were growing up, I watched too. So it's like, for me, there's kind of something there that is kind of gets diluted if you don't come from a small country and you realize like what Korea has done.
They have a name for that. It's called soft power dynamics. It's a power. It's a power of the cultural expression, and it can have a greater reach than anything else, really.
Yeah, I think for me, probably like the most impactful component of his speech was that he basically was like, listen, I know that you are the business leaders of the Asian world, and it's all about money for you, and I need you to understand that this discrediting of arts as being a valuable business model is not good for you. Like, it's not good for the world in general. Like, look at the actual fiscal impact that BTS themselves, just the one group, has had on the actual GDP of the country. Like, it's an astoundingly large fiscal impact that K-pop as a whole has had on Korea as a country, and their economic and their financial growth, and him pointing out to the world leaders, like, this is just one genre of music, one genre of music and dance and presentation, and its impact. And if you continuously act as though arts aren't going to make you money, then you're going to kill art, and then you're going to lose this business opportunity. And so it's like this appeal to the business people of like bro, like Quince was saying earlier, stop cutting funding to the arts as your first thing, because you are actually cutting your own future financial and economic growth by doing that, because you're losing out on things you're never even going to know you lost them because you cut them out from under. Like, I mean, there was a moment in time where BTS almost got kicked out of their apartment. They were literally told, you guys are going to have to move out. We can't even afford the rent anymore. And Yoongi is like, what we didn't do was move out. We were like, nah, we're not squatters. Doing that. Figure it the fuck out. We're going to squat here until you figure out how to pay our rent. And like, they almost were never a thing at that moment in time. And then Bang Si-hyuk found funding. He found some investors to make BTS happen. But in that moment, had they not been like, nah, we're squatters now, figure it out, we're not going nowhere, like, figure it out, then BTS never would have been. And look at that huge global impact that never would have happened.
And not just because the economic growth, like, it's not just arts, because as he said, it's cultural, because when he was talking about the early days, which was a really great thing to hear from his mouth, of him talking about the early days of BTS and what they faced, specifically the kind of ignorance that they faced. And he was like, in order to get people to even, he's like, we weren't asked about our music. And this is a point we bring up all the time about their first interviews in like other countries. Like, they weren't asked about their music like their inspiration, their process. They were asked like asinine questions, and it was like we were asked like, "Are you from North Korea or South Korea? Where is Korea?" Like people
Mhm.
didn't even know, and so and things like that, like dumb, like ignorance, bordering on racist. Some of the shit they had to deal with was very racist.
Yes,
I
And
mean, to
it
the point
was.
that they stopped interviewing with certain people
yes,
because they
exactly.
were
And
like,
so,
we're not putting up with this bullshit anymore, you know?
so the things that they went through now, like, and imagine like the bridge, like the culture. Now they've knocked down a lot of those ignorant barriers to the point where we're now at Big Hit has debuted their third boy group, Cordis, and right out of the gate, they're going over to America and they're interviewing with people like Zane Lowe and Zach Sang, and they are having long discussions about their musical process and how they created their albums, and they're having the freedom to write them and work with all of these amazing producers, and it's because BTS did that. And so now the barrier has been crossed, and the culture, like, and so it's the knowledge of the culture. So now we have people coming to Korea. Like we just had a bunch of people from our own project, Stephanie and Patricia, went to Korea, and they're going there and they're learning about the culture. We're learning the language, all because and that's that, like the doc was saying, that's money spent.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
contributes to
It's even something as simple as you now don't even think about it, but you can go into your local grocery store and there's maybe two or three types of kimchi for sale there.
yeah,
You don't
Mhm.
Yeah,
even think about that. But that
yeah.
wasn't the case.
right,
Wasn't always the
I can just
case.
buy seaweed in
yeah.
the
Right.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I it,
It affects everything.
yeah, and
Yeah.
there was a lot, and I definitely recommend if you I would watch it, but then also the transcript, read through the transcript and spend some time with it because it's not a very long speech. He managed to pack a whole lot of awesome stuff, like Quinn said, in a 10-minute speech,
He
10 minutes
talked
or so.
about the way that he talked about Army is
Yeah,
how he talked about the topic of tolerance and compassion. And
yeah,
he said he was a very lucky person, lucky because he met the other six members of BTS and because he met Army. He met Bang Shihyuk and he met Army.
yeah.
And he said it was Army. It wasn't them. He said it was Army that bridged that gap for them, helped them bridge that gap because Army was so adamant about bringing them to other countries and making
Yeah.
people pay attention to them and listen
Right.
and understand. And he said it was through Army that the world began to learn tolerance and compassion. And then he also spoke about Army learning from like taking the lessons from their music and
Hmm.
giving it to the world
Right.
through fan initiatives and charity drives. And so they notice all the stuff that we do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're grateful for it. And it really does. It makes us proud. It makes you proud to be a part of this fandom and to know that we have an effect and we're appreciated.
Yeah. He said he
Yeah.
referred to Army as having borderless solidarity, and talked about how it's the cultural being Army is enough of a cultural connection to go
Mm-hmm.
past borders and language and
Mm-hmm.
background and
Yeah.
ethnicity and all that
Dead,
stuff.
what did we
Um,
Well,
say?
and
Like people, complete
it was
strangers
it
that you
was
yeah.
trust.
also Army who forced accountability for these xenophobic interviews and
Mm,
these asinine questions. It was Army in the comments of those videos going, "What the fuck kind of question is that?
What is
Like
this?
what even is this? What is
yeah.
happening
Yeah.
here?" It was Army who canceled entire like interviewers and radio hosts and whole entire careers ended up being done because of horrific comments being made.
I was just gonna say that wasn't Army. Basically, what that was is somebody speaking out of turn, making some racist shit comments, and all we did was go and shine a light, and all of a sudden, millions of people knew about some random TV host in Europe that had said something that was it's like
It's happened several times.
yeah, we just
Right.
it just so happens that we have this great mirror that we can put up
Yeah.
that has
Yeah.
millions of people. So
And that is a huge driver for the cultural impact and change that happened across the world.
yeah.
Is these interviewers would have never learned to stop being dipshits and maybe ask them real questions about their music and things like that if the fans weren't holding them accountable for their dipshit questions.
Yeah.
And pointing out that this was asinine, this was stupid. Did you even do research? Do you even know how to interview, bro? Changed the culture. It changed the way they approached, and you can see it through the years. Again, we have a very unique approach or a unique viewpoint of it in that we had to weed through the horrendously horrific interviews of 2016 to 2018.
Yeah.
They were awful. They were
Awful.
they were awful. They were just like
How many
the amount of interviews I was like, I had to watch them, and then I was like, what we're fucking not doing is including that in the blog because that is
And a
awful.
lot of them I already knew about, and I'd be like, "We're not putting this interview in the blog." Doc's like, "No, we're not putting this interview.
We're
in the
not putting
blog."
this. Like she'd come to me and she'd go, "By the way, there are these 3 interviews I definitely don't want in." And I'm like, "I already ixnayed those 3.
I got you.
They have a red fucking line through them. We're not including that. No freaking way." But by the time we got to interviews in like, I would say from 2020 onward, there were very, very few interviews I had to be like, what we're fucking not including.
The tone
is
shifted
that.
dramatically.
Yeah. So, from 2016 to 2020, it was like rough streets weeding through these interviews.
Even 2019 was
even
okay because
20
that's when they
it
had
started
the
to get better.
The UNICEF campaign was a thing, and so they were the Love Yourself thing.
They got better in 2019 for sure. For sure.
I would say 2019 is when it started to get better, but it really changed in like 2020.
Yeah.
We saw what they did like through the pandemic and all of that. But even but those early years just bad.
Very
bad.
But like
Yeah.
Army was like but back to the original point is Army is such a huge driver in that change, in pointing out cultural awareness, in pointing out sensitivity in your interview style, in pointing out, maybe don't be just blatantly racist.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well, and
let's
be
not
honest.
to.
Yeah, some of those people, they're not sorry that they said it. They're sorry that they got millions of people around the world to dogpile on them, and then they had consequences.
The power of Arby.
Yeah,
for some people.
Power of Arby.
They weren't aware.
Yeah.
They were basically, a lot of those interviewers were just doing what they always do. Like they weren't, let's be real. Some of those segments that they were in, it's minimal research. They don't really know who they're talking to. Like they read what they're handed and that's that. So like, they're not even like, in most cases, they're not even like the real villains. It's like whoever's writing those cue cards for them, or something like that. That's not doing real research, but still they go on the air and they read that shit. And, like intelligent people would be like, this question feels kind of off. Maybe I won't ask it,
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway.
We're still seeing those kind of interviewers though, because there was that lady with Jin just in fucking 2025 who didn't know 2024, 25 didn't even know he performed with Coldplay.
Yeah. Well,
There's still those people who don't do research.
Right. Well, before we end, I thought I would just read. I put the transcript in the Discord of his speech, but I thought we could end on a super positive note. This was my favorite part of the speech, and it was near the end. And it's when he promised us. He said, "As an artist, I promise I will also let my imagination fill the canvas that you create. I will play my heart out in the playground that you will build for us. And I just thought that uh, was the
Yeah,
most impactful
precious.
sentences for me, because he's basically saying, if you give us a chance, if you just create it for us,
If you build it,
if you
We
build
will
it, we
come.
will, we will, he says, I will play my heart out in the playground. Um,
Yeah.
so
with
yeah,
very
it
silly
just,
team.
yeah, it just, I'm so proud of him.
But yeah,
Which, I mean,
that was basically it. Like, support the arts, man. Support the arts, and the arts will support you.
Yep, yep, yep. All
yeah.
right.
So go Kim Namjoon. Let's if we could have him for actual president, we would.
Yeah, the fuck we would. Listen, he won that YouTube when South Korea was voting for a new president after all that fuckery that took place last year. Uh, YouTube, the Korean YouTube put up a poll asking who should be the next president of South Korea, and on a write-in, Kim Namjoon won by a landslide. He had like
Okay.
70+% of the vote on a
Yeah.
fucking write-in. He wasn't on the ballot. He got written into that ballot.
Yeah.
And you had to have your IP had to be in South Korea to vote in that poll.
Yeah.
And
I
I
imagine.
lost my shit. I thought that was the funniest thing I'd
I
ever
imagine he
seen.
saw those results and went, "Nope, absolutely not."
Yeah.
What I'm not fucking doing. Listen,
What I'm
I will
not gonna do.
speak to
Yeah.
politicians and I will speak to CEOs, but what I'm not doing is
He just
doing where I came.
pointed to groin on RPWP.
not a
He's like,
Not
yeah,
the
you
not
don't.
a politician.
He's like,
Nope.
yeah. Anyway, all right,
Yeah.
But
let's
we
hit
love him.
reminders. All right. For those of you that are interested in it, visit our streaming charting voting channel in Discord for reminders, latest infos about goals, playlists. We celebrate, we share all the voting guides that we can find all over the internet. We have great volunteers in there. So if you're not already in our Discord, there's lots of cool places to hang out. And streaming charting voting is the one that I kind of keep an eye on. But we have, like I said, a lot of people who contribute to that. So come check it out. Figure out our latest goals. Let's get ready. Comeback's coming, people. Let's get
We
it together. Let's get it together.
we have a ton of things happening in the Discord this week. Literally, on Monday, Patricia and Shelly made a triumphant return to their Monday watch parties. We started watching Horang, and I hopped in. I don't normally jump in on Monday night watch parties because I have to have some of us take our nights off where we can get them.
Yes.
And so I don't normally, but I've honestly never seen Harang. I've just seen clips. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna watch. And I did, and we were having a grand old time, and it was great and amazing. Last night, the Magic Shop met in the Discord. That's like our meditation journaling club. And they meet every Tuesday night. And then on Thursdays is my weekly watch party, which we will be spinning the Wheel of Fate again this week to see what we get and what we're going to watch. So it's going to be a surprise, which is just tons of fun. I love the spontaneity of it, but it's also Halloween this week. On Friday is Halloween. So Friday morning, you can join Doc and whoever else wants to be there because it is also the first day of the Run Seokjin Encore concert.
yeah.
We will be opening the Screaming Lounge, as it is the Streaming Lounge, it becomes the Screaming Lounge, for people to join together and scream about the concert. Now, note, I know you guys will forget. Somebody will forget, or they won't hear this. We will not be streaming the concert because it is a paid thing, and we don't do that. But we will have the lounge open. Everybody will be watching on their own. However you paid for it, and you're watching it. and we can scream together in our chat because it's more fun to watch it together. So we won't be streaming it, but we will have the lounge open, available for everyone to hang out and talk about it while they're watching it.
Yeah.
Via chat. So that's going to be Friday morning. What time is it?
3 a.m.
5
for me.
a.m. Central,
So 6 a.m. Eastern
6
time.
a.m. Eastern, and 3 a.m. Pacific.
Yes. So that's that is for the Run Seokjin Encore. And
It gets worse
then
on Saturday.
Friday night, so Halloween night. I need to create this event. We're just gonna have a Halloween hangout. Kind of casual. I'm not exactly sure what time yet. I think probably around the normal time we do things, like maybe 8:30, something like that. Just a Halloween hangout, and we're just gonna watch some BTS Halloween stuff.
Yes.
Watch.
Just have fun. We're just gonna watch some Halloween stuff. So very casual. Come hang out in pajamas, that kind of a thing. And that'll be in the Discord.
Or costume.
Yeah, if you want to wear a costume, you can. Bring some candy. Whatever you want to do. Just come and hang out. We'll watch some BTS Halloween. We've got Halloween dance practices. There's a whole fan meet that they did for Halloween one year.
That was good.
So
I love that
come
thing.
hang out Friday night. And then, of course, Saturday, we're going to have Steph's K-drama watch party Saturday night. And it's like every day.
Another
We're busy.
another Run Seokjin screaming party, but that one will be at 4:30 a.m. Central.
5:30.
2:30 a.m.
That's
Pacific.
Saturday morning.
Because that one's earlier on Saturday
Yep.
morning. So who needs fucking sleep? Basically, Bangtan said Halloween weekend, who the fuck needs sleep? That's what they said.
Nobody.
Not us. Not us. And of course, we have another live on Sunday, which Doc will tell you about right now.
Yeah, so we go live twice a week. Today was our Wednesday midweek tea here on TikTok. And our next live is going to be in the month of fucking November. I don't understand where time has gone. It's bullshit. The year of BTS is almost over. We are moving into November. It'll be November 2nd on YouTube at Army Project 529, 9 Eastern, 8 Central over there. And I believe, is it Lisa in charge this week? Yeah. Quinch is in charge. Quinch is in charge on Sunday for our surprise Sunday deep dive topic. So we're gonna have all kinds of fun. I know we will. So you're gonna want to join us there, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. And we just had a whole ton of fun tonight. So
Good.
thanks for joining us.
Thank
What
you
a
for
great-
joining.
Yes. Thank you guys for joining us. As always, we love hanging out with you, and we hope you have a great rest of the week. And we'll see you soon.
Cha-cha.
Fucking love you.
Yeah. All right. Bye.